See if I can get a better background for you. I can't because my big head's in the way. It's a cute background, but my big head's in the way. How are you guys? I'm acting like you've been somewhere. I know I've been gone a minute. This wig looks crazy, right? Anyway, you lot should be used to me by now. Hey, hey, hey. Wait. Hey, Kate. Like I got the cheek to be on here, innit? I like that. Bossy boogie billionaire. I love that. Pearls of joy. Hi, baby. What's good, you lot? It's been a minute, innit? Been a minute. Whew. You know I love a story time, but I'm just not in the mood today. I'm not in the mood. I want to do 5 aspects of the soul reading for you guys. It's been a minute, man. Hi guys, Healing Out Loud, Letty the Gypsy, very happy Mondays, Rosie Yonosoko. Hi guys. Have y'all been feeling these energies, yo? I'm gonna talk about sleeping. I wish I could sleep as much as I wanted to sleep, but what I've been doing, going to bed earlier so that I can sleep longer, but waking up early, which is great because I've been needing to get into the habit. Wait, where's that? I need that. So I don't really fuck with the moon, but I have to make reference. It's very important. Because I remember when I first came on, what I used to do is like compare the new moon and the full moon of the same zodiac sign, right? And then we could see our progress and how things really played out for us. I don't think this outfit was a good choice either. I think I'm going to be doing that the whole time. I'm good, you know. I'm really, really good. I'm in good spirits. Overjoyed, really, with gratitude. I can't lie to you. I've been very overjoyed with gratitude, man. Just a congratulation lap of just how far we have come. And I mean, not just from your ascension process, just in general, you know. Thank you, Gail. Thank you guys for the birthday love and wishes. It was an unusual one, but it was still very, very beautiful. I said goodbye to my friend and communed with beautiful friends and family. I had a great day, a great weekend, in fact. Been very focused. It's very masculine-y season, isn't it? So if you haven't noticed, your masculine energy is in overdrive, you know, doing the masculine things, getting shit done, moving forward, plowing forward in this Aries energy. But I've been watching, I think the channel's called Black Magic 365, I'm guessing the last digit, and he has a lot of guests on his platform, and there's Mama Myra. Ooh, Mama Myra. Oh, I love her too much. And she was saying that she no longer sees, I mean, Destiny's already told us that we're all of the signs, but she sees it also from another perspective, whereby she sees the twin signs, you know, your opposite sign, as one combination of energy. So we're in Aries season with the new moon in Libra, and I do believe that when we had the full moon in Libra, Aries full moon was so close behind, it wasn't that far behind. So Aries and Libra are opposite signs, right? So obviously, you know about Aries season, about passionate movement forward, leadership, confidence, conflict, you know, aggression. You know about the Aries energy. We also know about the Libra energy with balance, and this is what I want to focus on. I want to focus on this balance because in the new moon in Libra back in October, I believe, we spoke about the importance of balance, especially at the time. I can see that I was naive. You know, I was really focused on the masculine and feminine balance. But as we have learned over the last 5-6 months, that it's the balance of all of our aspects of our soul, right? So there was also the energy of acceptance. You know, I'm going to remove the word forgiveness from my vocabulary and focus on the word acceptance. Just accepting either situations, people, circumstances, just accepting them as part of a process. I've got my pendulum here, you know, just to remind me of how important it is to maintain, you know, a balance, keeping ourselves steady and grounded, as opposed to being swung all over the place by outside stimulus. Oh, thank you, Ashley. I thought for a second that said Happy Easter, because I know that we're in that energy as well, aren't we? Oh, hey guys. Hey, Robert. Oh, hi. Yeah, I know that we're in that energy, right? It just a lot of these things pass me by because I don't really acknowledge or celebrate them, so to speak. But it is, isn't it? True. So that what's Easter signify? The death and resurrection, the death, life, rebirth. And in the Libra, new moon in Libra, it was all about getting through that window of opportunity. Getting through that window of opportunity where you have the opportunity to experience a different reality due to the balance that you've achieved, right? So we've also got, I saw today that we've got another solar flare. Now you've heard Destiny talking about these solar flares and how they're going to be affecting our technology, but they're also going to be affecting you as well. You will probably be feeling very tired, very lethargic. It may almost feel like you're moving through treacle, trying to get things done, but things are getting done, and also time has moved and changed for some. I mean, it's relative anyway, but it's doing a different thing. I felt like for about 15 minutes today when I was getting ready, I stopped time for about 15 minutes because I looked at the clock and it was 9:15. I did some things, I potted around, and then it was still 9:15 when I looked at the clock again. So I was like, oh, okay. I just was like, okay. So yeah, time is moving very, very differently. So these solar flares, in the new moon in Libra, I was experiencing some very aggressive ascension symptoms, and so I'm guessing, as we're not actually in the new moon, we are a couple of days away. I'm suspecting, due to these solar flares, as well as our technology and stuff being affected, I think our vessels will be affected. So again, you know, it's all about keeping on top of your hydration, keeping on top of your nutrition, and making sure that you are consciously aware of everything that is being going into your vessel. So that isn't just your food, you know, that's the people that you're around, the things that you're watching, the things that you're listening to. Right now I'm listening to wealth and abundance music, meditation music. I forgot where it is and where it's called, but that's what I'm listening to right now. What else do I want to say to you guys really quickly? Peace, Kai Kai. what do I want to say really, really quickly? These dungarees look funny, innit? It's because I'm sitting down, so they're just hunching up. See if I can keep them down. Yeah, I think I just wanted to bring your focuses on these energies. Thank you, Sasha. In terms of how you might be feeling and how to combat some of these things that you'll be feeling within your vessels. Yeah, I think that's all I want to say about that. It's not about 10 minutes in. So today we're going to obviously be pulling from the Andinka Know Thyself, clarifying with the Witch's Tarot. We've got the Crystal Wisdom Health Oracle. We're going to be pulling from the Goddesses and probably from the Angels and Ancestors. Give that a little cleanse. Oh no, not Angels and Ancestors. The Magic Oracle. I feel like it today. It's been a minute. I'm not mentioning the website because it's pending. It's pending. You know, I'm not stressing myself because I was stressing myself about it, and I came up with a patch of eczema, and I said no. Everything's exactly as it should be. I've got to remember that. You know, me and Kate have put so much hard work into it so far, and it's gonna bang. And we're not, and neither one of us. I love how invested Kate is in this project. So when you guys hire her to do yours, just know that you've got someone that's super invested, as invested as you are. Sometimes she's even more invested than I am, yo. So guys, I want it to be perfect. I want everything to be working in perfect order for you, and I want to also make sure that I have enough of every single thing so that when y'all order, it's coming to you. It's coming to you quick. But yeah, I'm still very proud of myself. I don't think I've ever put this much time, energy, effort, money into launching a business. I've never done it. I've always done it on a, because you know, I already told you, like, I'm a scammer in it. So no scamming, everything above board, absolutely legit. I'm very proud of myself. Very proud of myself. No cutting corners. So yeah, there's that part. There's that bit. Hey, Nay. All right, so I think that's it. Yes, that's it. All right, let's get into prayer. Our Divine Mother and Father who live within us, hallowed be thy name, our freedom come, your will be done on earth as it is within us. Give us this day our daily breath, and forgive us our trespasses against ourselves and others as we forgive those who trespass against us and themselves. Through all lifetimes, timelines, and levels of consciousness. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the absence of love. For we are the kingdom, we are the power. Divided we are weak, united we are victorious. And to you, Tigo, we give all of the glory, forever and ever, to Anete. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done. So it is, and so it will be. Ashe. I invite my ancestors, my guides, my angels, my Orisha, my guardians, and my higher self to assist myself and the collective with this reading of the 5 aspects of the soul. Give us some clear and inspiring messages so that we can continue to move forward in our ascension process at this time. Ashe. As above, so below. So within, so without. If it's me, then it's you. If it's you, then it's me. Alright. Oh, let me just quickly, I just saw someone pop up and I know that I've got an email from you. Please bear with me, I'm coming. Alrighty. They're very tangible right now, Robert, these energy shifts. So first of all, we're going to look at the divine feminine. Let's look at the divine feminine. See what's good. It's the order, isn't it? I love it very, very much. I'm just going to take that top card. I'm not going to see what the others were. Divine feminine got Akonfina, courage, symbol of courage, valor, and being a heroine or a hero. Come on, divine feminine. Come on, divine feminine. How far you have come from your imposter syndrome. How far you have come. Divine feminine energy is gaining the courage, yo. Woo. Let me pull clarifiers before I start wrapping, because I can feel it. I can feel it. Because I feel like divine feminine energy lost its mojo for a hot minute. Just for a hot minute. You know, and then let the imposter syndrome seep in. You know, and then started to get back on her job, on her focus. Started to reintegrate herself, stop isolating herself. And now she's gaining the courage to move forward. Let's see, where and what in. It's crazy. This is very crazy. It just looks so crazy. I feel like just to take my arm out. You know when you take your arm out? Because I'm from the 90s. I was a teenager in the 90s. So we just take one arm out of... But how does this really look? Take one arm out of the dungarees and just have it, you know? I don't know. Hey Zoli. I had a cousin called Zoli. I have a cousin called Zoli. I'm terrible, innit? I have a cousin called Zoli. Yeah, because it was mad in me. It was like having a book in front of me. Crazy. Thank you, Letty. Thank you. Let's have a look at, alright. She's gaining courage with working with others. Allowing herself to have assistance and help. Learning as well as teaching. She's also becoming very bold in her expression. Bold in her expression. Trying out new stuff, trying things that she's never tried before, or the energy has never tried before, or is a bit rusty. Really been practicing her magic like that. Manifestations, bringing her shit together. You know, like in the old days when you first found out about divine feminine energy and you started experimenting on what it really do. But this time, getting help and assistance, allowing help and assistance to come through. In the physical, because this is Pentacles, isn't it? So we allowed divine feminine energy, allowed help and assistance from the ethers, from the spirit team, from Mother, Father, God. But now, divine feminine energy is allowing others to come in and assist. And also learn from... Love it too much. The Fear of Cups. Shout out to my sisters, Des and Jazz. Come on. This is it. This is what I'm talking about. The power of free. You know, you also got the Ace of Swords, getting courage to speak her truth. New truths, not the old truths, the new truths. You know, and then of course the Queen of Pentacles. Come through. Look at divine feminine shining. Not just in her own little world, but for all to see. Sharing that with others, being bold enough to be who she has become. And seeing mirrors of that within those that she's interacting with, or the energy is interacting with. You know me already. You know when I say he, she, him, her, whatever. It's the energies. It's just used to it, you know. Good afternoon. Shining for all to see. Absolutely, MJ. You know, and not being afraid of her new found abundance. Continuing to learn, continuing to jump down them rabbit holes, because, you know, no more flinching, you know, just continuously being open to expansion, growth, and even more love and abundance, even more. So this is why this state of gratitude, this attitude for gratitude is so very important. The balance for the receiving is the energy of gratitude. You don't want to be getting all of these beautiful reflections and then just be out here doubting shit, like not sure, is that really true? Are they really true? Is it really a thing? You know, because we went through that process. So now that we have the courage to really stand in and believe what it is that we're seeing, we're able to really shine, you know. Gosh, come on. Let's have a look at the Divine Masculine though. Let's have a look at the Divine Masculine energy. Divine Masculine energy, I just feel Divine Masculine energy is working its ass off. Working its ass off. Very dominant right now, obviously in its season. You know. And against the odds as well, you know, it's just pushing through regardless. This is the Divine Masculine energy right now, I'm telling you. Being very confident. Ooh, it's just sweet me to look at this Divine Feminine energy, see? It's been a mess for a minute. It's been a mess. Alright, let's see. Thank you for your likes, you guys. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Hiya. Hey, chica. Let's have a look at the Divine Masculine energy right now. What are you saying? What are you saying? These flowers are so pretty. I haven't had roses in ages. I've got tulips on the altar because tulips are all about fertility and abundance. Oh, look at the Divine Masculine with the wisdom. Come true with the wisdom now. Come true with the wisdom now. Yes. Come on. Told you. Confidence. Wait, let's put that there. Should we just move you so that we don't get any random burns? Let's move you. Okay. Says, symbol of wisdom, creativity and complexities of life. Anansi the spider is a well-known clever character in African folktale, Spider's Web. Anansi, I can't say this, Ntontan. Spider's Web is also about the intricacy of language and communication, the variations of it. There's no spider web that is the same. No two spider webs are the same. It's all about perseverance as well. The spider, it's about, I'll tell you a story. Why not? We're here. So, you know, I can't remember the actual character. So there was this king from, is it Wales, possibly, maybe Scotland, somewhere like that. And he was up against the wall with the English, and the English defeated him. So he retreated into a cave, and in this cave he spent 3 months. And in that 3 months he watched a spider by the entrance try to weave its web, and the web got blown bare times by the wind, broken up, but this spider continued to weave this web until it was complete. And when the web was complete, this king got up and he went back to his army and he said, we're going to fight the British again, and this time we're going to win, because at first you don't succeed, try again. And he got that from the spider. And whenever I think of spiders, I always think of that story. So there you go with the wisdom. It's a little story time for you. I forgot what his name was. Something the Great. Something the Great. I forgot what his name was. I learned this story years ago. Okay, so let's have a look at the wisdom. Let's look at this wisdom with the divine masculine energy, and it's amazing. Oh, look at that, the Queen of Wands in this Aries season. Got the wisdom and the know how to just get shit moving and move that shit forward. Like there's nothing to worry about, because the Queen of Wands energy is mixed up in the wisdom and in the masculine energy. Can you see what that is? That plus that equals that. And again, you know, you can see the balance with the divine feminine energy, because she's feeling that energy's feeling very courageous. So imagine the two of them. You got courage and wisdom working in harmony together. What do you mean? What do you mean? This is why, you know, I had to refer to the Libra new moon, because this is what was important. This was what was required of us at that time. But at the time, I didn't have the insight into, obviously I was working with my shadow and my inner child and my higher self. I knew about them, but I didn't realize that things had to be integrated on an equal playing field. So let's put another card for this wisdom and the divine masculine energy. Please, can we try to shuffle? Can we try to shuffle properly? Thank you. What's wrong with my thumb? It's just decided it doesn't want to work properly. I really wanted to come on like in a party kind of vibes with the music and stuff, but I just don't seem to have the capacity for that right now. I really did, as a after birthday. Come on with the Emperor, more Aries energy, more Aries. And what's these ones here? And you see the Ankh there. You see the balance. Do you see the Emperor, wisdom, with the Queen of Wands? Look at us. Look at us. This is why I was like this in the beginning. Look how far we have come. Look how far we've come. Do you remember? Do you remember where you've come from? This is how you stay in this constant energy of gratitude. Just gotta be grateful, yo. Even when you're doing shit that doesn't feel that great, but it's part of the steps in order for you to get to where you gotta get to. Like, today I was sticking stickers on my packaging. I was crying. I was crying with gratitude, because I was like, yo, I started doing products 7 years ago. And yeah, we hit it. I was bawling. I was bawling, man. And it's not something I really like to do. That I find that's part of the process a bit tedious. But I found pleasure and joy in it, because it was part it was part of getting me to my next steps, to my next levels. So every part of the process should be seen as something to be grateful for. Even if it does your head in, it's advancing you. It's bringing you into higher knowledge and wisdom of your, not only yourself, but of the thing that you're doing. You're becoming skillful at something, you know. Wow. I don't think we need to pull another card for the masculine energy, for the divine masculine energy. Got it together. Getting that bag after bag after bag after bag. Emperor energy. Really becoming a true leader with the wisdom that they have gained through their process, through the process of this healing ascension thing. Wow. 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 Let's look at the inner child. Let's look at the inner child. Inner child's got God's presence and protection. This symbol, oh look at the light, it's gone weird. That's better. This symbol represents a sacred place for rituals in front of a house or compound. It's crafted from a tree cut where 3 or more branches come together. A bowl is placed inside with water, herbs or other symbolic materials for blessing rituals and libations. Nayam Duya, God's presence and protection. As you continue through this process, it's very important for you to remember that. It should, I mean, it's tangible. You can feel God's presence right now. Like, you can really feel that now. You know, I had a conversation with God the other day, and I was like, you really came through for me, yo. Like, you really came through for me. If ever I doubt the presence of you ever again in my life, take me out. Because you came through for me when I really asked you to, when I really needed you to. Yo. I think the inner child needs that comfort, that knowing that Mother, Father, God is always there. No child, no person is mother or fatherless in the universe. It's one of the 7 Hermetic laws. I don't know what I'm putting a clarifier for, but I'm just doing it for fairness. I don't want the inner child to throw no tantrums like, why didn't you put a clarifier for me? Clarifier for God's presence and protection for the inner child. Hi Renee. Tell you what I might do tomorrow, because I am in the party vibes, man. I am. I don't look it or feel, but I am. It's there inside of me. I think I might come and do a Venus Day reading. Yeah, put some music, you know, chill a bit together. Be interesting. Be interesting. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. So we got the 5 of Cups with God's presence and protection. I feel like it's what I just said. You know, if ever I doubt the presence, if ever I doubt the presence of this divine love that surrounds me and has got me and has supported me and loved and protected me, I don't know what I'm doing really. I don't know what I'm doing, because there's these 2 cups here. There's these 2 cups. You know, and you know the 2 of Cups is about even exchanges of energy, and it's about healing, and it's about transformation. You know, I want to say forgiveness, but let's say acceptance. You know, just accepting everything that went down as part of the process. You know, there should be no regrets. There should be just understanding that everything was divinely orchestrated to get you to where you are right now. Right now. So maybe the inner child may be still dealing with a little bit of that, but that's fine, because, you know, that's why we have seasons and different astrological movements to, you know, allow us to find, here we're in Libra, full moon balance. Find that balance, find that peace, you know. And the child needs to find that peace, and that peace comes from knowing that you were never motherless or fatherless, you were never abandoned, you were never left to your own devices, because you were always covered, you were always protected, you were always got, and that never went anywhere. It's still true to this day. And then you've got the Ace of Pentacles, you know. Brand new beginnings here in this plane, in the physical, you know, manifestations coming to light, you know, the hand of God, handing you the sun, handing you this pentacle, but it looks like a whole sun in it, you know. So in this season, you're really going to see the presence of the divine. I believe that. I think we all need to know that, especially as things become more and more unpredictable, as these shifts continue to happen, these revelations continue to be exposed, and this fight for our freedom continues, because that was another theme in the new moon in Libra. This wig's doing my nutting. That was another theme for the new moon in Libra, about fighting for our freedom, about really taking that shit very, very seriously, and teamed up with Aries energy. You can't lose your that energy there, that Aries energy there is not a joke. It doesn't play a game. It gets what it wants, and it continues, and it always is pretty much victorious, and it, you know, it's even more satisfying and gratifying. Is that a word? Satisfying and gratifying, yeah, when we do it with others, when we do it together, when we come together and do this, because we know what happens when we're divided. So let's try a new thing. I mean, it's the theme. Many of us are not going to have a choice but to do that. We're going to have to come together, y'all. We're going to have to, you know. Can't do this shit on your own. You don't have to do this shit on your own. How about that? Talked about this 10 of Pentacles and this 10 of Cups energy coming in for the collective, and this 2022 energy in this mother year. It's a thing. It's a whole thing. You know, before you know it, you was all by yourself. Next thing you know, surrounded by love and joy and peace. It's a very beautiful thing. It's a very beautiful thing. And you've got to be open to it, though, to receive it. Because you could be surrounded by this love, joy and peace, but if you're not open to receive it, it can become an irritation. It can become an invasion. You have to be open. You asked for it. Let's look at the shadow. Exactly. Exactly. Just looking at my tulips, they're very beautiful. I've got pink and white ones. Went to this park the other day in the middle of in the middle of London, in the West End. I was up by the Strand, and we went into a park by Charing Cross Station, and the tulips, oh, so freaking beautiful. I was very surprised to see two sphinxes up there though. I mean, I've lived in London my whole life. I knew we had weird things like sphinxes around, but the other end of the river, I didn't realise they were right there in the middle of Babylon in Parliament. I didn't realise that we had sphinxes and what do they call it? I call it a phallus. You know, the thing that's in Washington DC, that tall thing that they've got in Egypt too, right in the middle of the West End. Mad. I did a reading in the park for one of our sisters, and when we finished doing the reading, there was a seagull on the top of that thing. And as soon as we finished, it flew on there. It's like, I still haven't looked up seagulls. I've got my own personal meaning as to what seagulls mean to me, but I always think of Mama Yamea, but I haven't looked it up yet. All right, shadow. Where y'all going? Where y'all going with? Where y'all going with? It's coming a lot in there. I feel like I've been here for long. Ooh, I had some acupuncture. Remember, because my back was killing me the last time. Nothing. Not a thing. Watch out. It's like pure movement. Not a thing. I had acupuncture with acupressure massage the first time. Now the acupuncture pressure thing wasn't for me. It wasn't for me, yo. It was very, very intense, to say the least, and I felt like it made my shit worse before it made it better. It was very fucking painful, the acupressure massage, but the acupuncture was fine. And he hooked me up to some machine and it zapped some shit into me, electrical pulses into my back. That was nice. It was a really nice sensation. And then 3 days later I went for acupuncture and cupping. Wonderful. Not a nut and in on my back. Nothing. And it's this Chinese guy, and he's got this really cute music, Chinese music playing out in the background. Obelisk. That's the word. Obelisk. I'll never remember it. I'll still say it's a phallus because I've got that in my brain now. But it's an obelisk. Yeah, so he's got this really cute Chinese music playing, and you're on the massage table, and he leaves you in. So nice. It was in the middle of my hood. So people fighting outside, drunks, everything, crackheads going on bad, but I just took myself out of that and drifted into a really beautiful space. It was lovely. I enjoyed every second of it, and it was very, 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 very affordable. The cupping and the acupuncture, so it's going to be a thing for me. It's going to be definitely a thing for me. So yeah, that was great. The shadow got jealousy and envy. I can see why. When the fofo petals drop, they turn into spiky seeds. The Akan liken the nature of the plant to a jealous person. I can understand why the shadow is feeling some type of way right now, because the shadow's not really it's not needed right now because of so much. It's not that it's not needed, but it's not dominant right now. That's more because it's always needed, but it's not dominant right now. Hey, Angel. It's it's chilling. It's chill time for the shadow. You know, a lot of the attention was on the shadow during hey, Destiny, not our Destiny, Destiny Smith. A lot of attention obviously goes onto the shadow during the feminine season. You know, there's a lot of inward shadow work to be done during those seasons. It's the perfect setting for it. But as we come out into the masculine energy, I would say that, like I said, I feel like the masculine energy is very dominant right now within us, and it's doing its thing. It's doing its thing. The feminine energy has come back into her own, you know, and the inner child is very much being protected and just kind of, you know, dotting its I's and crossing its T's, just making sure it's at perfect peace as it receives this new opportunity of material abundance. I think the inner child can't believe its achievements as the inner child. The inner child's like, oh, I made my dreams come true, like, fuck, again. So I feel like the inner child is still, you know, still mulling a little small bit, but this is because you're not letting the inner child play enough. Still not playing enough, you know, still not giving it its space to be, right? I think my inner child came in the dungarees today, you know, just wanted to feel a little bit, you know, like I'm still here, you know, because I see you just all up in the tracksuit all day in the cap, just on the masculine energy constantly, and I feel like that's coming with the the inner child is a bit moody right now with the shadow energy, for sure. Let's pull some clarifiers. Just watch that though. You know, remember to acknowledge your shadow as and when. You know, it's easy to again forget about it. The juggle is real. The juggle is real. But again, the balance is very much needed. So it looks like right now we'd see the shadow is a little bit out of balance. Well, the most out of balance, and then the inner child's a little bit out of balance just by, I guess, looking at the past a little bit too hard, you know, feeling a little bit some type of way for the past, but nothing for the inner child to really focus on and to really spend too much time on, because it's acceptance, man. What went down for our highest, greatest, you get me? How awesome you are now. How awesome you are now. Alright, let's get a clarifier on the jealousy and envy. The shadow's like, you just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. Don't expose me. What are you exposing me for? Just be clear and honest about it. Clear and honest. Alright, boom. Temperance. Shadow don't want to hear no fucking temperance. Back temperance. Not gonna let my shadow talk for us. Temperance. The fuck you mean? Keep pouring into my cup. Keep, you know, one foot in the water, one foot on land, one foot on the unknown. Yeah, yada, 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 yada. What about me? Just be patient, shadow. Your time will come round again. Your time to shine will be around again. You know, chill. You should just be chilling. You get me? You should be chilling. In fact, I think the shadow deserves a vacation. Out of all of the aspects of the soul, I feel like the shadow deserves a vacation. Yeah, I'll take your shadow on holiday. Needs it. Been through a lot. It's been doing a lot of work. You know, allow the shadow to be its most scandalous. I mean, you know, people, what happens abroad stays abroad, you know. So, you know, just go and give the shadow a little vacation. It needs it. I think it really, really fucking needs it. Especially as the masculine energy is really going in. Really going in. The feminine energy is back in the game, feeling confident, you know. Hey guys. feeling very confident, feeling very sociable, feeling very secure and abundant. So, you know, take the shadow on holiday. Tell the shadow it's a holiday. Let the shadow pack for you. Let the shadow shop some new shit for you. Maybe you don't even have the right things for the shadow to really shine. Maybe you need to do a little... I mean, my shadow's getting excited. My shadow's like, what? Really? I can pick everything. Yes. Why not? Why not? You know, and I'll wear it. And I'll wear it. So, yeah, treat the shadow. Give the shadow a little... I mean, because there's a lot, like I said, there's a lot of attention on the shadow during... Yeah, Tori, tell me about it. There's you know, the shadow gets a lot of attention when it's being worked on, when it's being transformed, when it's being healed. But what about after it's done all that work? What does it get after that? Yeah? I think the shadow needs a holiday. For true. Yeah. It is time to redefine what the shadow do other than work. Because the shadow puts in a lot of work. Shadow wants a holiday, man. Somewhere where it can be patient in peace. You know, happily patient while it's getting its best life. Yes, shadow. You need a holiday, babe. You need a fucking holiday. You know, to stay balanced. That's what will bring in the balance. Small little face. Look at that, 9 of Cups. You know, give the shadow a holiday and see what happens. The shadow wants to party, but for some reason doesn't want to what? I didn't miss that bit. Listen, shadow needs a holiday to help bring in. Shadow said, if you take me on holiday and let me live my best life, I will continue to bring your wishes in fulfilled and all of the things. Forest, standing by gate, hair, bright, orange. I like it already. I'll read it back. But bright hair, orange. Yes, that was me. So yeah, take the shadow on vacation, even if it's something small, even if you can't afford to really go too far. Judgment at the bottom of the deck. Even if you can't afford to go too far, get a little Airbnb, something different, something by the coast or something in the country. No, that's not what my shadow said. What? Take me to a dance floor. Shadow said there would be no bush. Who you talking to? Who you talking to? You ain't talking to me about you want to go by the sea, the bush. No. Take me to a fucking dance floor. I'll show you. Take your shadow to a dance floor. Or a little karaoke. Shadow is like, just wants to be seen and heard. This is why the shadow is jealous and grumpy. Because all it seems to, we're just working it like a donkey. Just working it like a donkey. So, it kind of wants to, you know, because otherwise it's just going to sit there vexed. Look at that. Hey, Q. And I can't have my shadow vexed because my shadow vex is a madness. It's a madness. Everything, just burn everything down. If you're in that mood and then the inner child's moody too, oh shit, no, it's just a fucked up combination. It's a fucked up combination, yo. So guys, you know, take, and I think obviously the inner child will enjoy it too. The inner child will enjoy. You need a vacay. You need something. You need to just get out of your environment for a hot minute and go somewhere where no one knows you, so you could just really let your shadow live. It really wants to live. And I've got this look on my face. It feels mischievous, man. I'm just like, because my shadow's just woken up. Because when I pulled it, it was like, you're gonna expose me. really, in front of these people. But it's their shadow too. It's our shadow. We're sharing the energy right now. So shadow's a bit bipolar. It's funny. Higher self. Pull for the higher self. And scoop you out of here. That's all. Shadow wants to cut up. Do you hear me? Scantily clad. That's what Shadow won't do. What do you mean? My Shadow's getting gassed. My Shadow getting gassed. And it's just on the suggestion. Shit. I've got to sort something out. Maybe it's not even a vacay. Maybe you just need a night out. Just a night out. You know. Shadow wants a dance floor though. Wants a dance floor. Wants some heavy bass. Wants 1 and 2 dance partners too. Joking. Do this shit by itself. Looking at the divine feminine and like, yeah, we're sociable, yeah? I mean, tis the season. Tis the season. Higher self, please. And then we out. We've still got magic. Not completely out. We've got other things to... Second coming of Diana's getting a little bit unruly, you know, I'm not going to lie to you. The older she's getting, the more I'm putting her on. She's getting bigger and bigger and a little bit more unruly. Hey, Jazz! I'm hurrying up. I've got a date with my sisters. I'm hurrying up. If you're finished, that means I need to finish. Hurry up. Come in. Nearly finished. Self. She's got 2 because she's the higher self. Higher self got greatness and divinity of Mother Earth. You already know. Symbol of greatness, charisma and leadership as it inspires other symbols, as it inspires other symbols, as it inspires other aspects. Greatness and charisma. Imagine just that infused into the energy of the divine masculine and feminine right now as she stands, as the feminine energy stands in courage and the masculine energy stands in wisdom, infused with greatness and charisma. My G's. You win. You win. Feeling a little bit of checkmate here. I can hear Wu-Tang in my head. Game of chess, the art of the game of chess. I can hear it in my head, but I don't know how to spit like that, so I will refrain. And we also got the earth has weight, symbol of the importance of Mother Earth sustaining life. Who successfully is integrating themselves into the back into the ecosystem? That would be you. That would be you. Thank you, Zuri. That would be you, because you're not doing this. You're not being swung around by outside forces, things outside of you, because you're not doing that anymore. You found your balance. You're finding balance and peace. Like I said, the one that's going on the baddest right now is the shadow. Find it a dance floor, man. It needs to cut up. It just needs to cut up. Really wants to just cut up, man, scandalously. Don't want to cut up in no sensible clothing either. It wants to be scandalous. Can we do that? Can we do that? And then just in the comments, just let me know how that went down for you. How your shadow felt. Because mine is getting gassed. I'm seriously, I can feel it inside like, what? You gonna take me dancing? The last time I went dancing, I swear to God, was about because I go out. It's not that I don't go out, but I tend to make 2 little moves on the dance floor and I go and sit down again. I love to wear heels out, so that's probably another reason why I do like to sit down. But I'm gonna wear very scandalous outfits, some very dope kicks, and cut the fuck up. I think I need to do that. It's been a minute. Just like I was saying, the last time I went out, I had locks this long, and I danced so hard that the security guard, thank you for the donation, CPTW. I danced so hard on that dance floor in my heels. The security guard said to me that I danced like no one's watching. I was like, okay, so anything was going down. If I'm dancing like no one's watching, like I'm in my house, yo. So, and yeah, I remember I got swung around the dance floor. Some guy picked me up, and I'm little in it, so he picked me up and swung me around. There was another guy that was a bit too fresh, and I told him I would cut him. But anyway, this is, I'm different now. My shadow, she could look after herself out there in these streets. And she doesn't like to be groped like that. So, she'll say some crazy shit. But I'm not feeling like it's going to be that type of party. I'm definitely going to find an event. I'm going to cut up. I'm going to do stories on it. And I'm encouraging you lot to do the same. The shadow is feeling some type of way, guys. And it just needs a minute. It just needs a moment of shine. Can we give it? I mean, ideally, it would like a week away in somewhere like spring break, somewhere like Cancun, Miami, maybe, but if that's not possible for people right now, I get it. Find a local dance floor, cut the fuck up until you're done, until the shadow says, okay, enough. But like I said, the higher self is bringing the energy, obviously, of greatness and charisma, leadership, as it inspires other symbols. So by the very definition of you just being you, you're going to inspire others because you're in spirit. Inspire without the E, and you add an I and an it, is spirit. In spirit. Inspire, in spirit. It's the same thing. So once you're in spirit, it spreads. Everybody feels that. You feel good, everybody feel good. See me? And the shadow really wants to feel good right now. I just heard my shadow say some really, really ratchet shit. And I'm not repeating it. We'll talk about it. And then the symbol of importance of the earth sustaining life. This is all about, see, like me, you, and us, we can go out now and not have to get drunk off our faces and take weird substances to really feel like we had a good time. We can just go on just the very highness of ourselves, of being who we are, celebrating the aspects of ourselves. You know what I mean? We don't need anything else. We're already high on life itself. So, that to me just encourages us that we need to go out. We need to go out and hit the dance floor. I wish we all lived in the same city. We could just, I would set up the party because I throw a motherfucking sick party. There's none of my parties have ever failed the attendees. They kill. So it's been a long time since I threw a party. I thought it was going to be another 4 years from now, but I might have a party in 2022. Sorry, I don't know what I'm guessing. It would be amazing. It would be amazing. Let's pull some crystals. Let's pull some magic. Let's pull some magic first. Let's get an overall energy. I didn't pull any clarifiers for the higher self because you got 2. Okay? And we already know how you do. We already know. When have you ever come on this spread without being the higher self? Higher self is never shabby. We already know. Listen. My passport's only got a year left on it, and I want to take the last year of my passport and do the fucking most. We got air. 16. Work with the element of air to see the truth. Well, we already know that the divine feminine's already doing that. She's already doing that, and really and truly, this is a lot of. I love that there isn't too many swords here, because our thoughts, you know already, how they manifest and what they become. So again, we talked about communication. Where did I talk about communication? There's Spider and Nancy. So both the divine masculine and feminine energies are already in the energy of communication, of all kinds, communication of all kinds, be it written, be it verbal, be it telepathic, be it just the manifestation of your thoughts into things in this, because you know we've got the Ace of Cups ready to manifest whatever it is that you're thinking up here, down here, as above so below. Y'all already know the balance. So this is another thing that is going to encourage the balance within the aspects of the of ourselves, of our soul, because our thoughts are going to be running things. You know, we are very much in charge of our outcomes, very much in charge of our manifestations and the creations of who we want to be, where we want to be, and what we want to be doing. That's all down to the air element. It's a 7. So it comes into your you know, bringing what's deep inside your spirit into reality. It's funny, I saw the question, but all I saw was Schumann. I want to mention the Schumann resonance because I posted today about do you know what the Schumann resonance is? It's basically something that records the amount of gamma rays that are coming into our atmosphere. You can Google it and just see how you can even compare it from one year to the next and see the difference. There was huge peaks during 2020 of the Schumann resonance, and at 2015 as well, also contributing to our ascension process. But today, Sophia, long time in it, Sophia. She let me know that she checked out the Schumann resonance because she was absolutely mash up today, and there was a massive white, and I don't know if anomaly is the right word, but there was a massive white, because normally it's like it's coloured, so you've got maybe like a red background, and the peaks and the troughs are like in blue or green, but instead of there being blue and green, it was just white. What the fuck does that mean? Eh? So yeah, guys, just to let you know, don't second guess yourself. Rest as much as you need to. Drink lots and lots of fucking water. And if you did get your solar, what do you call it, generator, make sure it's in the sun. We have sun now, so make sure that it's being charged up in the sun, please, guys. Non-perishable food, stocking up. Okay, essentials, stocking up. And if you're lucky, or not lucky, if you are a divine being and you manifest your intentions and you see the outcomes, you will find a lot of your essentials that you need at a fraction of the price. Imagine that, at a fraction of the price that it normally is. So you can get 2 and 3 and 4 if you need to, because it's cheaper than it would normally be. I mean, I'm hearing about things going up and increases, but I don't know. Other than fuel, like heating and stuff, I'm not experiencing that, really, because I don't want to. Does that make sense to you? It's the same with the whole lurgy that's disappeared out of, just gone. The lurgy, I didn't acknowledge it, so it didn't exist in my life. It didn't fucking bother me. It didn't interfere in my existence. So I don't want increase in especially food prices and shit to bother me. I don't want to be bothered by that. So I'm not. And another way that you can choose not to be bothered by that is to go to like local independent stores, greengrocers, farmers markets, even regular markets if farmers markets are not a thing in your area, because they're not very popular in the ghetto. There's a few but not many, but there's regular markets and you can get decent fresh produce while you can for reasonable prices. There's just absolutely no excuse at this point, isn't it? So yeah, there's that. Let's put crystal. Ooh, what's microgreens? Thank you, Foxy Moon Premier, my beautiful sister in New York. Thank you. And our Foxy Moon does readings too, you know, guys. And she likes to play music. I mean, we're from the same era, so I'll be jamming to her vibes, man. It's just the nostalgia for me. It's the nostalgia for me. So if we can all go and follow Miss Beautiful Foxy Moon. Alright, let's get this crystal really quickly, I beg. Because my forehead's heating up. Oh, who's getting hives? Anybody? Veggies are even flower, blah blah blah. I'm actually trying to read everything. Microgreens, grow kits, grow in a week. What? I want to know about that. Don't know 1976 Foxy Moon Premiere, but you don't know. Babes, hives, yeah? First of all, I thought it was to do with the fact that I went into the heart of Babylon and sat down and communed there for a hot minute. But I had a client that evening and she said she had the same thing. I came up in some rashes. It felt like I'd been bitten all around here, and even now it's still dry and rashy. You know what I mean? Like, that's not my skin, fam. That's not my skin. So yeah, anybody else? Like, my eczema came up just because I was a little bit stressed, but this rash on my face has been real. Yeah, 1977 Angel. Yeah, come on, the 70s crew. All right, boom. Oh, we only got one crystal, overall crystal for the whole of them. Let's see what they all need. Garnet. Quick plug. Queen Cups. These are not available anymore, but you were warned. You were warned. And now they're not available, but she's got an absolutely gorgeous new one with aquamarine and these gold roll. Oh God, it's gorgeous. It's fucking gorgeous. So Garnet. I love to read Garnet. You know, I've only had, like, I had severe eczema when I was like between 14 and 16 when I was going through my GCSEs. The stress of that, and I didn't even come out with one in English, a B, but I came out with one GCSE, and the stress, I got eczema like all down here, all my neck, all my chest. It was bad, man. It was really fucking bad. And then I got it again while I was like, did you see my face? I saw my face. That was unkind. I got it again while I was in the last couple of years or so of my relationship with my daughter's dad, and I had patches of it just here and here. It wasn't that severe, but I was aware, and when things got really peak, it would get really nasty and bleed and shit. But I haven't had eczema for years. So that was interesting. So any of you having any skin anomalies happening? Well, luckily I've got Scorpio Ranches cream. I've also got, oh Lord Jesus, how could I forget the name? It's right there. I can't see. Also I've got two creams, but I'm using a lot of Scorpio Ranches products because she's got THC oil in everything. So That's our Catherine. That's our sister. So I use a lot of that, and do you know what? It's actually clearing it up. It's probably just itching now because I've got a lot of things on it right now. But yeah, it's really good. When I was a youth, I used to use things like hydrocortisone and betnovate, all these steroid creams that just thinned out my skin and bleached it. It was it was a whole mess. It was a whole mess. And back in the day, like, you didn't even need your parents to go to the doctors to get I was getting repeat prescriptions at like 14, 15. No one wasn't asking my mum why I was continuously coming in, and I used to use it as like regular body lotion and cream. Who had eczema and remembers Humavate? You know, that stuff you used to put in the bath, and it used to turn the bath water white, and it was like oils. I guess that was like, you know, that was because I used to sit and soak in them things. So I've been a witch. Nature heals, you're perfect. Oh, thank you. Rah, thank you. 8 Garnet, passion. Garnet is a rejuvenating stone. Looks like it's rejuvenated my damn eyes. Yes. Believed to protect against evil and terrifying dreams, to attract love. Self-understanding. You are a passionate soul with a courageous heart. You are a passionate soul with a wait. Masculine, passionate soul with a courageous heart, feminine. Come on, let's get into it. I'm enjoying myself. Be confident and constant. Let go of your inner demons and taboos, inhibitions, because the shadow wants to cut it up on the dance floor. I'm telling you, believe me, you're going to feel so much more together once you allow that to happen. You hear me now? Let go of your inner demons, taboos and inhibitions and fantasies. Recognize self-sabotage and expand your awareness into all that you can be. Virtue matters to you. You are capable of great devotion to a cause or a relationship and have strong survival instincts. Divination. Take action now. Take action right now. Right now. Right now. A mystery is solved. Have courage. Divine feminine, we already know. There is a way out. Turn a crisis into a learning challenge. Remember what I said to you before? Every part of the process is a learning curve, is part of the process. I told you like that. If danger approaches, stay calm. You are protected. Inner child. You are protected. Be emotionally honest with yourself. Be emotionally honest with yourself and others. You may attract a partner for sexual healing, because this is what my shadow was talking about. Facts. Make no long-term commitment, as it may fizzle out once the purpose is fulfilled. Healing insight. Finding an appropriate outlet for your passions and emotion creates well-being. Okay, frequency medium, chakras base, sacral, heart, energizes all. Timing, Leo, Virgo, Capricorn, and Aquarius. Soul path, expressing your soul's passion. Listen, guys, get yourselves out this weekend. I'm nervous about it because I haven't been out for ages, and I'm always like, oh, my energy, I don't like to be around too many people. But fuck it, I need to go out and find a dance floor. And you know, you want the shadow to help you contribute to bring shit in and not sabotage shit. You better give the shadow something. Give the shadow a new outfit that it gets to pick. Give it a dance floor, and give it some heavy flirting. Do that for the shadow. It loves it. It needs it. You know, because the inner child be sulking small, but it's still highly protected by mother, father. You know. So yeah, that was a beautiful bow. Thank you, Garnet. I'll be wearing my Garnet for the rest of this weekend. No doubt. And you know what? I haven't been out with my babies for ages because they're adults. Sometimes I go out with my girls. Why not? And we've got some. I think I know where we're going. I think I know where we can go. It's a bit ghetto, but I know that the music will be on point. And that's all my shadow needs, is a dance floor and a good DJ. A good DJ. I'm going out. I'm going out. I'm excited. I'm excited. It's been a minute. Getting the top one. Athena is presented. I'm very impressed with my eyes right now. What naturally cures eczema? Definitely get away from any dairy. That was the apart, and stress. Get away from stress. Get away from dairy. And get away from fuck boys and girls. Okay. Athena is presented by the Greeks as the virgin goddess of war and wisdom, because we're in the Aries season. Oh, look at that! Look at that! What's the pictures? Symbol of war and wisdom. Divine masculine. War and wisdom. A symbol of courage. Because you can't write this shit. I wish I kept things in order though. You can't write it. Symbol of courage. And friendship. Come through, Athena. She often counsels warriors to gentleness. She is especially honored as a goddess of agriculture, the creator of the olive tree, the flute, the ship, the creator of the olive tree. Peace branch, yo. The flute and the ship, goldsmithing and shoemaking, and the goddess who introduces the yoke for the oxen and the bridle for the horse. Okay. She is a patron of all useful and elegant arts. In Greek mythology, Athena is said to have breathed soul into the men created by Prometheus, and to have helped Prometheus steal fire from the heavens to give to men. Athena is a wonderful affirmation that there are no limits to what a woman can do with her intellect and creative ability. Okay! Especially when she's balanced in all of herselves. There is no telling what can go down. And that's for all of us. We've got all of the energies within us. So it's about working that shit. Thank you so much for the belated birthday greetings. I know, please bear with me. Oh, thank you. I'm going to reply to emails soon. It's just that this website has consumed me. I've had a few curveballs I didn't see coming. Not from just the website, from life. I didn't see them coming, but I'm dealing with them gracefully, and I'm excited about some of them. So guys, well done. Find a dance floor. Let's all do stories for when we went out for the first time in about how many years. Let's do stories about it, or at least take good pictures. You know I'm going to take a good damn picture. But I'm excited. So as it stands, it's still today's prices, guys. So get in there, because it really is soon done. For readings, private readings, I'm available. I'm midday. And I look forward to hanging out with you lot. I've got a date with my sisters right now. Right now. And we'll be back with you soon. But we're in this bitch with you. So you please bear with us. And yeah, you already know. We love you to pieces. I love you. Love you. And thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for all the donations. Thank you for all of your love. Thank you for your contributions. And thank you for rocking with me always. I love you guys so much, and we'll see you soon.